Hello, my name is Connie Melchizedek, and I will be making a PowerPoint presentation on Introduction to Communication. I will be commenting on the nonverbal communication within the four images retrieved from Module 3. Picture 1 is a lady who seems to be in the middle of a really long day's work, perhaps taking a break from a physical task. Judging from the sunlight in her face, plus the sweat, also by the way she protects her back with her right arm, she seems to be really exhausted. Her facial expression shows worry and it is very distant. She is not paying any attention to the photographer who seems to be just about 2 to 4 feet away from her. She looks like she just received some really bad news and is now contemplating her next move. In the second picture, we have a gentleman who appears to be taking a break from physical labor or maybe on a field, plantation, or probably a construction site of some sort. Judging from his clothing, however, and how clean he looks, he does not appear to be a manual laborer. He might be the supervisor, the manager, or maybe an employer. He has a tool resting on his hip, which means he does not mind joining his team for a little work, or maybe this is his way of surveying the job site. He is enjoying the company of someone who elicits a really big smile on his face. The overall look on his face appears to be that of someone who is friendly, approachable, and very inviting. He does not seem to be aware of the person taking his picture. The photographer is either a much shorter person or might be laying on the ground where he or she captures this amazing low angle view. In picture 3, we have three ladies, but the one who was the object of interest to the photographer is this young lady in the center of the picture. She is very aware that the picture is being taken and appears not to like it at all. She has a very suspicious look on her face and also seems to be very uncomfortable with the distance between herself and the photographer, who only seems to be about 2 feet away from her. She protects her body and her space by folding her arms around her chest with the right arm slightly out of the fold, as if she is really ready to gesture her discomfort with it. On her left side is a lady who seems to be comforting her by telling her not to worry about the photographer, and she puts her hand on her shoulder as a comfort gesture. On the girl's right side is an elderly lady who has a cautious and protective look on her face. She also places her hand on the girl's shoulder on the right side, as someone who is close and protective. The fourth picture is a male who is very aware of the camera and is posing for it. He appears very well put together in a suit and a bow tie. His hair and mustache carefully trimmed and neat. He wears the sheriff's badge and puffs his chest, sits up straight, almost like a soldier standing at attention on a parade. The look on his face demands respect and exudes toughness, intelligence, and shows that he is a man of status in his society. This ends my presentation, and thank you for watching.